Hello, beloved. Thank you so much for joining me on Ancestors and Alchemists. I am your reader. Just make sure that throughout this reading, you're checking with your intuition to make sure that it resonates. Do not make anything fit, okay? So I've already started. I'll go ahead and hop in. I've already started with pulling, and it looks like I'm seeing a few different things on the board. I'm seeing you on the board, and it looks like you are kind of going through the ups and downs of maybe a breakup and a betrayal. And in that way, it just looks like you're processing it. It looks like you're doing a lot of cutting with with the Queen of Swords here. So you're evaluating, you're doing a lot of evaluating about your relationships with the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords in the upright, and then the Five of Swords in the reverse. And it looks like you might be a little bit salty, right, about that breakup, which is understandable because it looks like it was betrayal energy here with the Ten of Swords. And it looks like you had a lot of hope for that relationship, or that you have a lot of hope or a lot of capacity in love. So it looks like you might be having a little bit of trouble just kind of processing. You kind of just feel a little bit ambivalent about love, with the Four of Cups. And so she has cups here. She just is kind of like, I'm over it. But it also looks like there's a cup over here tucked away in the side, on the side, and this cup is actually being given to you by the divine. So it looks like I'm either seeing two masculines or two. Sorry about that. I'm either seeing two masculines or I'm seeing three masculines, two masculines and an opportunity, or I'm seeing three masculines and one of them is hiding themselves, which is juicy and interesting. And so I started the reading actually with the Six of Swords and the Hermit, and then we have waves and the sideways and the healing in the reverse. And so it looks like there is probably a little bit of devil energy, but you are coming up as trying to heal, like trying to do that healing work. And it looks like part of that healing work looks like you have kind of blocked off a lot of things, and the idea of love might be one of those things. But it also looks like there's some hope here. Like the cup that you're kind of ignoring here, it looks like with the Ace of Cups, it looks like you haven't given up all of the hope that this thing will turn around. But there's a lot of hurt. So, it looks like with your previous, there was a previous partner, because I have the Queen of Wands in the upright for you, and then the King of Wands in the reverse. And whoever this person is, it looks like you guys were probably together, but there is a breakup because in between it is the Ten of Wands. So there's a breakup with a lot of 10 might be significant, a breakup with a lot of burdens. It left you with a lot of things to kind of carry. Actually, the 10 of you got 10, 10, 10, because there's another person with another 10 that is coming up, and it looks like they might be hidden or holding back for some reason. And so whatever this was between you as the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands, there was a lot of burdens that you then carry, and there's a lot of betrayal that you also carry. And so that makes sense, right? Like it makes sense that you're kind of like a little bit closed off, and you might be going through like these waves of emotion. But I'm also seeing for you, I kind of see that you're like this kind of free spirit. You are somebody who kind of is adventurous in a way, somebody who's very intuitive, somebody who is very self-possessed. But there was and somebody who is in their healing journey. But there's something about this past relationship that really took a toll. I'm so sorry, that's my air conditioner loud. So this relationship took a toll. And while you are over here, while, you know, going through your waves and doing your healing, or in the process of your healing, this other person or these other people are in this kind of devil energy. And so the devil energy is looking like a lot of different things. It's looking like somebody over here with the starting off with the mass and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, and then the Ace of Cups. So if that was, I'm sorry, not the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. So if that was a business opportunity, it was one, or like a job or something, it was one that either you left and they didn't deserve you in a way, right? But they miss you. So that would explain the masks. But if this was a person, it's somebody that kind of juggled you a little bit, and then never offered you what it is that you needed and what it is that you deserved. And this was a missed opportunity for them, and they watch you. So when we're looking at the King of Wands, the person that you were connected to, but it looks like you are no longer connected to, because you are definitely in your Queen of Swords energy. Again, understandable. So this person is feeling alone. They are feeling very isolated since you left, because that's what it looks like, or you're in the process of leaving, and it's kind of doing something to their mental. But also, it looks like they probably juggled you, or they did not see you as the prize, right? Like they didn't see you as the Ace of Cups, which is exactly what you are. You have a very big heart. Like your heart is overflowing, and you gave, like there's a lot of cups here. You gave a lot to this person. And it looks like you had a lot of passion for them. You had a lot of love, a lot of, I heard lust. You had a lot of lust for them. You are coming up as the Ace of the Queen of Wands, and they're coming up as the King of Wands in reverse. And so you had a lot of passion. You had a lot of love for them, and it was overflowing, and you gave and you gave and you gave. Meanwhile, that person was collecting cups, is what it looks like. They didn't quite appreciate what they had until you were gone. This card also makes me think that you're a divine one. And that they lost a very, very, very big opportunity, because with this Temperance, this person is only a moon when his sun is gone, and the sun is gone. Meanwhile, though, you have somebody else who comes up as the karmic in reverse. Now, I think this card came up for a couple different reasons, right? Like, I think that it came up because you all's past mirrors in a way. It looks like this person they are also coming up as the Ten of Wands, just like you were coming up as the Ten of Wands. They're coming up as the Page of Swords in reverse, as the Tower in reverse, and as the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there was something about whoever this person is, their past relationship, that really did some damage. It really, they thought that it was going to be something that they could really invest in, but it turns out that they could not, which is funny, because whoever this other either opportunity or person, right, masculine, feminine, who knows, who cares, they are coming up as the Three of Pentacles in reverse, but this person right here is coming up as the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So they actually do have investment potential. And the reason why they are on this board and in this spread is because they are coming up as the King of Pentacles. Now, I don't think that it's reversed because you should take it in reverse. I think that it's reversed because whoever this person is has not exposed themselves yet. So I'm gonna pull some more cards on it, but that's my hunch. This is probably somebody that you either have met and there was a spark or there was a connection and then nothing ever came of it. But now they are coming up as somebody who's in your energy, with the Knight of Cups in reverse. And again, I will not take this in the reverse because I don't think it should be in the reverse. I think it's just hidden. Yeah, I think it's just hidden. And so I think karmics is coming up in reverse for a reason. I think what this spread is saying is that just like you, whoever this new person is, this King of Pentacles, they are in your energy. They are looking 555 on the timer. They are so transition time, y'all. And we do have the Six of Swords, so you are in transition energy, right? And so I think we're looking at somebody who is hiding. So this might be a secret admirer. And I think that this person is mirroring you, because I think that they have gone through the same kind of thing that you have. But they are in a place where they are ready to go ahead and hop out of that and kind of invest. And again, I don't take this Page of Swords as, the negative, like as them not being curious or whatever. I take this Page of Swords as somebody who is ready to get out there and to come after you because they have been watching you, but they have not exposed themselves yet. And I think that's why the Chariot is in reverse. But what we also see for this person who hasn't exposed themselves yet is the Fool. So they're ready. And they're ready to meet their Queen of Cups, who they can then invest in. And so as I look at this spread of whoever this new person is, it looks like it looks like you are exactly what it is that they are looking for. Because what they're looking for is this Queen of Cups. They just don't have her yet. That's why it's in the reverse. And you are coming up as the Ace of Cups. You're coming up as a Ten of Cups, even though it's in reverse, but it's in reverse just because you're kind of disappointed and you're healing at this point. And you feel, it looks like you know who this masked person is. I'm sorry that I'm jumping around so much. There's just so many cards out here. It looks like you know who this masked person is because you also came up as a connection to them. But it also looks like you're waiting for a King of Pentacles to show up, or you're waiting for this King of Pentacles to show up. So I'm not sure if you know who this person is, and maybe you do. I'm just not. Some of you may, some of you may not. So some of you may be waiting for a King of Pentacles. So that's giving me some earth energy. We're looking at Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and the Hermit came out. So that's Virgo energy. For the Six of Swords, that is air energy. Yes, a lot of air energy, or that person could just be, oh, something fell. That person could just be very, very flighty is what is kind of given. Not airhead-ish necessarily, because they might not be, they might not be like slow or whatever, but they did not see what was right in front of them. And I think that's what's giving me a lot of air energy as the air conditioner comes on and off. Cause honey, it is warm in St. Louis, baby. So, anywhoozle, you are coming up as it doesn't say that you're the queen of cups, but this person sees you as the queen of cups, if that makes sense. So where the person that you just left, that king of wands you just left, they only saw you as one of many cups. This person sees you as the queen of cups, and he is looking for a queen of cups specifically. That's beautiful. And so maybe you know this person, maybe you do not, but it looks like a lot of your cups are either you're ignoring those cups or you've kind of poured them out with the 10 of cups in reverse. But it also looks like you still have a cup and you're ready to defend that cup. You're not just gonna, oh yeah, that was the energy I was getting earlier. You are very, very choosy about who it is that you let into your orbit with a nine of swords and the queen of swords. It looks like you are in, especially with the two of swords and that 5 of swords. 55 might be significant, another one. So it looks like you're in a really choosy period, and that you should be, because it doesn't make any sense to it looks like you're giving yourself time to fill your own cups, right? That you're not waiting for somebody else to fill your cup. And though you would be open to that, it has to be the right somebody. It has to be somebody that does not see you as just an option, your cup as just an option, but somebody sees you as the one who has all the cups. And so that's beautiful. And so it looks like, for whatever reason, that this relationship with this King of Pentacles is on pause. But it looks like it's on pause because you have some healing work to do. But it also looks like as soon as you're done, because I got tens out here. This person possesses a 10 of 10 of wands. You have a 10 of swords and a 10 of wands and a 10 of cups. And so that's 10, 10, 10, 10. And so what we're looking at, especially with that 555 and like 55 energy, what we're looking at is like a hard reset, like a divine reset. It looks like spirit is setting you up to kind of help fill your cup as you move forward. You've left this old relationship and you've left them lonely, and that you shoulda. But you're also working on filling your cup, and spirit is working on helping you fill that cup. And so it looks like spirit also has somebody, you know, who wants a new beginning with you. And I would say even amethyst might be significant. So maybe this person has some water in their charts, but as they're coming up as the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So they probably have a lot of water and a lot of earth in their cups, which is always a good combination for me. And so it looks like this person, the King of Pentacles, this actually might be the person that you would want to go ahead and start anew with. Yeah, that's what that's giving me. But it looks like it's on pause by the divine. So this looks like a divine hand, because whoever this is, they want to come in. It looks like they have a lot of passion for you that they're hiding. It looks like they want to invest, with you with the Three of Pentacles, and they have something to invest, right? So, and it looks like they've invested before, so they are capable of actually investing. And I think that's why this came in the upright, but everything else is in the reverse, because for whoever this masked person is, their Three of Pentacles came in the reverse. So what this spread is saying is that when this other person, this King of Pentacles, comes up, they come up as somebody who's willing to invest, not somebody who maybe doesn't have it to invest or doesn't want to invest in that, didn't want to invest in that moment. But this is giving me a lot of passion. It's giving me a lot of passion. Like, like, like sexy in the nighttime passion, if you know what I mean. And it looks like this person is just waiting for this opportunity to come to fruition. So what, to be sure, I want to know, what is the energy that is blocking this new person from coming in? What is the energy that's blocking this new person from coming in? Yeah, because this looks like a very promising read. And it looks like you are in the middle. You're doing a lot of healing work. You got your defenses up. Like, don't not hear me say that, right? But that should be expected, because it looks like you've gone through a lot of pain in previous love relationships. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. It's just not time. Which is another 10. You see that? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But this is a relationship that you both will work on. Like, and this is somebody who is really diligent, just period. They are some, yeah, they might be like a business owner, or they have their own, they coming up as a King of Pentacles. And again, it's only in reverse because I think this person is hiding. They're not like actually revealing that they have this attachment to you, but they have all these feelings behind it, which is really interesting. Like, it's almost like they're going through the gamut of feelings, which makes sense when that kind of energy gives me that Six of Swords and that Nine of that Hermit. It gives me devil energy, like somebody who is doing self-reflecting, and it's almost like for this King of Pentacles, it's almost like they're going back and forth, which makes a lot of sense. Like, it almost feels, to some extent, the feelings feel overwhelming. Maybe because they don't know you that well, but it feels like there's a connection there. But it feels a little bit, especially with the Fool and the Chariot in reverse, it feels a little bit obsessive, but not in a bad way, right? Like, not in a like creepy stalkerish kind of way. It just feels like this might just be something in his or her, because there's no gender in tarot. In his or her energy, it just feels like they know that they know that they know that they know. Oh yeah. Oh, and it almost feels like it's something that makes them kind of nervous. Like, what am I even gonna say? And so while it looks like it's just not time yet, it also looks like they're not interpreting it in that way. Like, they're interpreting it like they're going kind of back and forth, and they have these feelings, and they got these feelings, right? They got these feelings, and then they got these feelings, these butterfly feelings, and they got these thoughts that are happening, and they know that this is something and this is not nothing. And so they're like, well, what am I going to say? So I feel nervousness. Like it almost feels like a throat block. And so to them, it feels like it might be just a throat block. Maybe they know on some level, like maybe on the 5D, that no, it's just not time. But in the 3D, it feels like nervousness. What am I going to say? When am I going to say it? How am I going to approach them? Because I'm feeling this, because I know that I only have one chance to do it. And if I mess this up, she is, or she, her, him, whoever. Again, gender is not a thing. They are, they are done. And it's almost like they, that's interesting. It's almost like they know that you're this queen of or queen of cups. Oh, that's interesting. Queen of Pentacles. They trying to wife you. That makes sense, right? Hard reset, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, all over the fucking place. And then we got the Three of Pentacles, and they're wanting to, I can feel it, they're wanting to come forward. They see something in you that they did not see in whoever the previous karmic was. You are not that karmic. They are not a karmic to you. This is something that's set up by the divine. They want to rush in with this chariot energy. The divine is not letting them. They have feelings for you. They want to invest. They see you as this Queen of Cups. And while you are the Queen of Cups, you're the Queen of Wands. I just said the Queen of Pentacles on accident, and you're also coming up as the Queen of Swords. So this person's not coming forward. Sorry, I got a little ADD. Don't even worry about it. I hope you keeping up. So this person knows that you're this Queen of Cups in real life. Like, it's almost like they can feel your healing energy and your nurturing energy is what it feels like. But they also know that you present like this. Listen to that song. It reminds me of that song. It's by my boy Arlo. It's called Midnight Fidelity. Y'all are reminding me of this. Like at some point in the song, I can't think exactly how it goes, but at some point in the song, he's like, no, I know. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it up. It's something like, I know that you've been through like a hard time before, because people had access to you, but they didn't always keep your love like sacred. Something like that. Hold on. No, it's Fidelity, not Alchemy. That is also a good song though. Midnight Fidelity, Boy Arlo. All right. All right. What's the lyrics? Let me see the lyrics. Um, Golly, this is such a beautiful song. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I think it's this song. She the peace I lose, then crave it again. When she leans close, I start to float. Every thought turned gold in her throat. She turned my dark to gold. That's Midnight Alchemy. Did I pull up the wrong? Yes, I did. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get it together because I think this is important because it's important because you are giving this energy for real, for real. Midnight Fidelity. I'm gonna try not to spend too. Okay, lyrics. There we go. Okay, here we go. Um, a past life promise carved in silhouette. You talk quiet, but your eyes say more than most. Like you ain't felt safety in years. Just folks bragging they close. You guard your soul like a block taught you to, and I step carefully through your silence, 'cause too many pushed through. You watch me like you trying to see if I shake or stand, and I hold your stare steady, real love in a real man. That's giving. I got chills. Can you see them? Can you see the chills on my face? No, no. My skin's too glowy. That's giving, because it feels like that's exactly how he sees you. Like he sees you as this Queen of Wands. He sees you as this Queen of Swords, but it's like he knows why you present like that Queen of Swords. It's like he knows you. It feels like, oh, golly. That could make me, like, it feels like past life. It feels like past life. So when this person comes forward, make sure that you expose this cup. Make sure that you are, that you keep doing this healing work. Of course, you're going to have these waves because that relationship that you came through, that you just came through, it did a lot of damage. And so you need time. You need some recovery time. You need some time to kind of process everything that happened. But it looks like whoever's coming forward, it's just not time yet. Really, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This is like the universe's cog and mechanism, right? Like it ticks away like a clock. Is how I always think about it in my head, and it always is. It's always the energy that this thing is destined. It's just not time, and so that's why we have the Chariot coming out. And so let me go ahead and give you your affirmations from your ancestors and see what they talking about. Ancestors, what y'all talking about? What do you... Okay, well, we'll let that fly out. We got shame. That I see that card a lot in your readings. And it feels like that card comes out with the soul forgiveness. And I kind of just think that's what it's representing. It's representing for you to make sure that you're not holding these things as if it's your fault, right? Like, make sure that you're not feeling any kind of way about how you exist in love. Because again, this new person saw you, sees you through the Queen of Wands, through the Queen of Swords, as the Queen of Cups. So it's not that you don't have love, that you don't exude love. It's just that whoever these people that you were with before, they, number one, didn't value themselves enough to value you. Because this person, though they're coming up as the Temperance, I think they're coming up as a Temperance because while their sun is gone, they're left in this kind of moon energy, in this kind of like floating energy, alone. They're left to deal with their own shadow. They're left to deal with their own shadow. And where it looks like you probably did a lot of distracting from their shadow, and a lot of like work to accept their shadow. This person did not have the capacity to do that same work for you because they couldn't do it for themselves. So it's not something that you need to hold shame around. You did what you were supposed to do, and you learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn in that relationship. You learned where this person who comes up as a mask, they don't even come up as a character. That nigga come up as masked. Like, where this person did not have enough good sense to offer you, where they didn't have enough good sense to invest in you, like off the rip. And that relationship feels like you invested a lot in them. If I had kept pulling tarot, you would have also come up as the Queen of Pentacles, I'm sure, which means that you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 queens. You have Empress energy. And so where that person, the masked person, didn't have enough sense to invest in you, it looks like you probably invested in them. Car down. You probably invested in them to the detriment of you. And so what you're looking at is a lesson in where and how to invest. I'm looking at discernment, right? Like that's what I'm seeing. Oh, and also, sorry, also, it feels like spirit is saying that, yeah, this person is looking at you as wifey material, looking at you wanting to invest, but you probably will not rush into marriage. Like, it looks like you are y'all gonna have fun first. You'll probably not keep it casual, but keep like an understanding. And it looks like they understand that you wouldn't quite be ready to like jump head in, or head first in, and they're okay with that. They're okay with taking their time with you, because this process of them waiting is building their patience. They ain't gonna rush you, because they've also learned from their previous relationship. They also learned lessons in patience, and they learned lessons in not not rushing a thing before it's ready, letting it, I'm the spirit is giving me this picture of like a cake in the oven. And so they're kind of looking, and you know how when our grandmas would like cook a cake and you be like a kid and you be running through the house or whatever, and they like, don't do that, you gonna mess up my cake, or you gonna make my cake fall. Like, they are very careful. They like tiptoeing around the house, kind of just peeking in, peeking into the oven, seeing, okay, well, is it ready now? No, not yet. Okay, I'm hungry, but I'm gonna wait for that cake. Oh, well, I guess that also that also explains the Ace of Wands. They're gonna wait for that cake. Card down. All right. Ah, like I said, celestial alignment. This thing is meant to be. It just hasn't lined up yet. That's it. That's all. They want to rush in. They looking for that cake, right? Honey, honey, baby. They looking for that cake, but it just hasn't lined up yet. It just hasn't lined up yet. That's it. That's all. You're healing. Um, you are blocking off your energy to foolishness. You are practicing your discernment. You're carefree. This person sees you as just very different. It almost feels like they think you got like this hippie energy, or like just this kind of free spirit, spirituals. And I was thinking earlier about the Hierophant. That's what made me think of marriage. And I was thinking, well, I didn't see the High Priestess, but again, if I had kept pulling, probably come out. Oh, I shouldn't be showing that. Okay, so this is the Sacred Lust card, and it landed in between the King of Wands, so whoever you just left, and then the King of Pentacles, whoever is coming. And it landed sideways, almost as if to say that your Queen of Wands would get transferred over to this new person, which landed on the Ace of Wands. And so there's going to be a lot of passion. And it looks like your ancestors are saying to you, hey, it's okay for you to go towards this new person. There is going to be beautiful spiritual alignment. So with a rainbow, that makes me think of promise. Like, I was fixing to say, this could be a queer relationship, which it still could be, right? But it makes me think of promise. Like, this is something that was promised to you. It was something that was promised to you, and it's going to come to fruition. I wonder, did you think that this other person was the oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Words are so hard. If this other person was the promise, with the Temperance and the the sun, the moon, and then your sun, you as the sun, was flipped in the reverse, and that would explain the Four of Cups, where you just like, ugh, what is going on? I'm just, ugh. And then that would explain the Six of Cups, which also has Ten of Cups energy. And so maybe this King of Pentacles is your promise. That's beautiful. 41 could be significant. And then your ancestors are saying, make sure that you do not internalize the fact that you have this masked person and they didn't invest. That ain't got nothing to do with you. That's not a you problem. That's a them problem. You did what you were supposed to do. You not only did what you were supposed to do, like you did what your heart told you to do, but you also learned a huge, beautiful lesson, where to invest and where not. And it looks like even with this last person, there was a reason why you thought that this one was the one. But they did not have the capacity to give you what you needed. They just didn't. And that's okay, because you learn from them too. Like, you pulled out, you were able to access your Queen of Swords because of that person. And now instead of like giving so freely, you're learning to give with discernment. You're learning to evaluate relationships quicker. And so by the time this new person comes in with this full energy, this King of Pentacles comes in, you will have gathered all of the tools that you need in order to make this relationship exactly what it needs to be, aligned. And so I am proud of you. You are doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. Keep healing. Keep doing that introspective work. And you can be just fine. I wonder, I'm curious about when this is going to come in, but it looks like, yeah, Spirit was like, it comes in when I say that it's ready. Comes in when it comes in. And so it'll come in when you're ready. And it'll be beautiful. Just keep pouring into your cup. Keep following your passion. Rediscover, not the swords, but the person, the free-spirited person underneath the swords. Okay? Okay. Love you. Bye.